have entered these chambers, where the party never stops to do one dang thing.
Check out rules and info for cool info about hell. Logbook and rolls are cool places to check out too.
Mo, you wacky, fun, silly friend. We know exactly why he is here.
Man!
You're looking for this.
See, as Jake Silent, also known as God, told you in the Cherryton Podcast episode 23 at 56 seconds into the video, you'll need a good trade to get your friend back.
Man!
Silence! Let's get to the point. In return for your good, fun, and wacky friend Sid, we're going to need something pretty substantial. Now, what should it be? Okay, we have come to the conclusion that in exchange for City Soul, we want
Hi, welcome to Project Cherryton presents the Cherryton Podcast, featuring me, wquiz, and Werewolf. But Werewolf is gone today, because of work. Hi,
No,
Burger King. With us today is a special guest, Just Stop from the YouTube channel Just Stop.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Hello there.
We also have the normal cast of characters: sidpoke,
Hello.
FriedChurro, and returning is Yorkshire, previously known as Jorgumon. I agree. And then we also have some new people, Pidgin and Alicat.
Yo. I'm just here so I won't get fined.
What? We said we would find you.
Thank you.
you're being held under arrest. Help.
I came here for celebrity community service. I'm being held here against my will.
Yeah,
That's reasonable.
we can confirm.
I don't know,
It's
this
true.
manager is really weird.
I'm zealous celebrity.
All right.
Butch Hartman was too mad at you, so we made you come here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Did he block you, by the way?
No, he hasn't blocked me yet.
I just
Still waiting
just
on that.
DM'd him, like,
Still waiting on that block, Butch.
I just added Butch Hartman like yesterday and just like asked, can you block me?
Did he
I want
block
to
me?
add him and be like, "Hey, watch this episode of our podcast with a bunch of furries on
All right.
it." And...
Now,
Oh, God.
before we get
Okay,
into
yeah.
the actual celebrity
Yeah,
portion of this podcast, let's continue with the regular scheduled programming with Beastars chapters 15 and 16.
Okay, we're talking
Chapter
about
15,
the tiger
Warm Proof of
chapters.
Kinship.
I-
The last thing you'd want in your Beastars manga is a bloodthirsty tiger. Werewolf isn't here to mute me today, so I have free reign.
Come on, don't do that.
You can't just cut it off in the middle of it.
Where was I? Where did I leave it? Like, do people actually like this enough for me to continue saying it?
Maybe. I mean,
I'm not gonna.
do.
You guys are gonna just get listeners. You're gonna have to be left hanging here.
okay.
Until someone else inevitably says it later down the line.
Yeah, definitely.
Last time I really wanted to do this chapter, and now I'm really happy to do it. Okay, this is the part that I edited back then in episode 5 of the manga dub, 6 of the manga dub.
6.
Yeah, I was really bad as an editor back then.
No, you weren't. Shush.
I mean,
This was like your this was like
Terry
your
would
coming out
kill
as an
you
editor.
right now.
That
Hi,
episode
Terry.
was great. I was in it.
Hi, Terry.
Okay, so it starts off with Bill being under a lot of pressure while doing the stage performance.
Hi, Terry.
That Churro, do you have the Internet Explorer installed?
Hey, man,
was a delayed
this is gonna be a little
response.
delayed.
Okay. You're living on the
No, I have
edge.
Google Chrome.
Oh,
You are definitely delayed.
All right. So
This chapter starts out with the phrase "good grief," or as the Chads on Reddit like to say,
no.
"Yare yare daze."
is
I'd say
that a
we got a
JoJo reference?
I'm not lagging.
You're not lagging.
You're lagging.
are you sure about that?
No, yeah.
As a
he said
non-JoJo
JoJo
fan, I
reference.
just accept that everything is a JoJo's reference at this point.
Yeah,
Look, just
breathing
go
is a
with the
JoJo
flow.
reference. We can
Do you know
get to
that
this later.
licking
Right,
a cherry rapidly is a JoJo reference?
Hunting
yeah,
a child
we'll
is
get
a
to
JoJo
yes.
reference.
You could
Thank you.
technically make an argument that breathing is a JoJo reference because the Justice card can enter you through various holes in your body.
Also,
That is
Hamon
true.
in general.
What did you say, ham?
Hey, this is the
Ham?
Cherryton Podcast featuring JoJo Part 2 discussion. Why is Hamon there, and why do we don't need it anymore? Okay, never mind.
We need it.
Why
Part
do we
two
don't need
discuss-
it?
Part
Yeah.
2 discussion. Why are the Pillarmen so sexy?
Well,
No homo.
They just willed it. They just
wanted to
said,
draw the
"I'm gonna be
Pillarmen
sexy,"
cake.
and they did.
I don't know if I agree with that necessarily, but they do have a pretty sick theme.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, I
Aye,
wish
aye,
Werewolf were here to talk about the music behind that.
Oh,
I miss
Unlike
him
Bill,
dearly.
who's really weak at this performance right now.
Hi,
Apparently.
I'm really bad at this.
So yeah.
Welcome to the W Quiz Sucks at Doing Podcasts podcast.
Thank you.
Okay, someone off right here to emulate this.
Huh? Are we like?
Thank you.
So yeah.
Perfect.
So people don't really like it because Louis isn't there. Yeah, I don't know. There's like a carnivore Adler at this moment, and he's under a lot of pressure. So
Yeah, I mean, I understand though. Like, imagine going to see like Thor, and instead of Chris Hemsworth playing Thor, it's like fucking Jack Black or something. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad performance.
That wouldn't be a bad
but it's
thing.
not what you're expecting. See, it's
no
an analogy.
I mean, if we're talking about like if we're talking about like Endgame for Thor, then that would be a good casting.
That's actually yes, yeah.
Zelensky games as Thor.
He as Thor.
Wow.
Hey, there's a fun
No, I think it's more or less that you come to see Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, but then you get Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
I mean, they were both good in their own right.
I like the spider people.
Thank you, Jory.
The Marvel podcast.
We're doing everything but talking about Beastars right now, do we? Okay.
There's actually a fun fact about this Adler here. Even before Louis got the role, because there's posters in the room that have antlers on them, even like past 4 years. So Bill is actually the first non-deer to do this performance in like a while.
So the question is, if there were only like deer Adler with like antlers, why doesn't like Bill just have fake antlers in this scene?
Because that would be appropriating culture of deer.
I mean,
yeah, we talked about what would
it's kind of contradictory to his character.
That were named for animals be cultural appropriation? Like
Yeah,
I brought
yeah,
up
okay.
next one.
Yeah,
Maybe.
but I think it's because Bale wants to prove that a carnivore can do the same thing and better than a herbivore.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that would
like
be
a lot of Bill's character is trying to be like very proud about the fact he's a carnivore, and also like wanting to be equal with people like Louis.
Yeah, he's like the counter to Lugosi, who doesn't want to be a carnivore. And
It's
that's
like
why
the
they kiss
different
at
part
the
of
end.
strength, right?
I think he's trying a bit too hard, though.
Yeah,
he's a
remove
tryhard,
his fangs.
definitely.
Oh God,
But I don't think.
so weird.
Oh yeah, it would have been bad if they gave him like fake antlers, just to like look more like.
I don't think he
I
would have
mean, he
wanted
has
that,
like stripes on his arms, so it's not like it would be.
They just give
Yeah.
stripes to Louis.
How do they like the skull prop? How does it fit a tiger and a deer?
They made
Do they
it's
have
like a-
different skull props?
Well, they probably
Pretty
made
sure
a
they
second
made
one,
it.
maybe.
Yeah, they probably had
And
like
like a knight?
Louis puts it on later.
I think
like,
last
he puts
chapter
it on
we
and
saw
it
that actually. There were like a bunch of like differently shaped like heads, not like necessarily Adler, but like different like costumes. So I believe maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
have
adjustable.
Maybe. In the
Then
anime,
again, how does the Adler skull fit over Louis' head? Like how?
Yeah, how
Yeah,
does it
yeah.
fit with antlers?
Well,
I
I like the idea that they're like it's two parts, and it like one part goes over the top of the head, and the lower jaw comes up from below.
With the antlers, you'd actually have to think of it more
Yeah.
like a 3-piece thing. Like the headpiece is 2 pieces that you have to like click together to be able to fit the antlers.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I
maybe
see
Louis
that.
gets rid of his skin and just has his actual skull out. That could be a possibility.
Yeah. Okay.
I really
this-
liked
this appearance is
the-
amazing, by the way.
Oh,
Legacy's got the drip.
Yeah, he do be dripping.
This is one of like Legosi's most amazing costumes. Not gonna lie, like appearances in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd buy a figure of that.
I didn't like how he had like a shirt on in the anime. Like, he deserves to be shirtless.
He kind of does like the Aaron
Like
thing,
those
right,
new
from
figures.
Final Fantasy X. Like
Oh yeah, his
one arm
swimsuit
is just
cloud,
like
right?
yeah.
Oh god.
Right?
You want to
It's not
talk
just
about?
one arm. Look, it's both of them right here. Like he doesn't have that jacket on. He just has it on his shoulder.
Oh, in general, it's just
Yeah.
That's weird. Nobody would.
Well, in the
wear
anime,
like
it like
that.
falls off of him. It's like
have.
the cloak like falls off of.
I like to wear like jackets like that.
You wanna talk about JoJo's references? This is a real so you're approaching me type moment.
It really is.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think one of the interesting
nailed
things
it.
is that this is.
I don't know any
probably-
Japanese that was memorized phonetically.
I think one of the
God,
interesting things is
feet.
that this is the most confident we've seen
Oh, no.
Legoshi.
Not feet.
Feet moment.
I think it was
Oh, and
actually a
also-
pretty cool scene, even if it's just feet.
Yeah,
Legacy was acting on like impulse here, which is why I think he feels more confident here than he usually does.
yeah. Well, I like the trope of Beastars where it's like you're fighting your internal instincts, but you can't really suppress it. That's what like separates it from Zootopia, and I'm definitely parroting
yeah.
just what Hot Diggity Demon said. But yeah, like they're battling instincts, but instincts are more comfortable.
Yeah.
But also,
And then,
yeah, I
speaking
didn't go into a big conversation about feet, like the third episode in a row.
Why are we still talking about feet?
I don't know. It's just they're
Last
there.
time we already talked about feet.
Kind of
didn't we?
looking
That's
at
weird.
it.
Maybe it's because Beastars has so many odd foot shots.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that one
Haru,
scene.
there's some-
That one scene, like around chapter 100. You know the one.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yes.
yeah.
yes.
Maybe.
I don't.
I mean,
Oh, wait.
look.
Fight me,
She,
Legacy.
this one here, like he actually has like the feet pads. You know, like the.
Yeah, like paws, right?
Little toe beans.
Oh yeah.
But what's the
It's
point
weird.
of having the
So,
toe
so
beans
power
if you
is
have the whole
in
foot?
a weird style of doing these. Sometimes they're like really cartoon shaped, and sometimes they're like realistic. Oh, by the way, it's a really amazing shot.
Yeah.
That is
Last
such
night, me
a
and Sid were
good shot.
recording with Michaela for Haru, for episode 14, and there was like this one shot where like you could see under the table, and Haru had her feet up, and she had 3 toes on each foot, and they were huge.
What?
What?
Yeah, it almost looked like
Okay,
a Disney character. It's weird.
What?
Okay, back to this shot. It's. I don't get the bandages, to be honest, but like it looks really cool.
You look
It's
really
for the
cool.
cool
That's probably
factor.
the point.
Yeah, that's the cool factor working.
I mean, yeah.
Does
So
it
what's
have
it?
to make
What's it
sense?
supposed to be? Like a spirit, a water spirit? Oh
It's
no!
Odie, no, that's
Oh,
different.
that
It's
was
just,
Odie.
just like a random bandit.
I think
No,
it's
Yeah,
one
he's
of
like
the
a random
spirits.
bandit.
He's a
A villain, definitely. It's a villain role,
Yeah.
like an antagonist thing, because Bill was playing the antagonist, and then like, oh, he got injured, and then they switched places until Legosi got the seat.
Yeah, but they never really they never really made a difference. Can we look back a little bit? Because like when Bill is talking about how he was a mook, and then how like he became Adler, and there was a space. There was like 2 other people standing with him, and there are 3 spirits. So like,
Yeah, it's Zoe, Tao, and
Zoe
Bill.
there? Okay, so it is. I'm assuming Bill would be the fire spirit, but that's also possibly racist.
What?
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 I don't get it.
Just like he's orange, it makes sense. It's an assumption.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
Bill also has a fiery spirit.
Yeah, it's a fiery like
And also-
costume. It's red.
I don't know why a goat would be a. Oh wait, no, it isn't Zoe. It's the alligator.
Was there ever a
Oh,
name for that
yeah.
guy?
No, he's not named. I like to
His
call him
name is
Don.
Gerald.
So they're not
like-
spirits.
Is that
What is
Tao in a
it?
panther costume?
How is
Okay, so these are bandits, not spirits.
Okay, yeah.
They're like mooks.
Oh, they're the
I
ones
like
who
a
want to
bug.
kill the Ellen, right?
Alan
Ellen,
the
yeah.
alligator.
Ellen? Ellen.
Maybe the
Ellen.
spirits are like neutral forces. They're kind of like guides.
No, but they're like actively against Adler though.
Yeah,
Are
the spirits are
Yeah,
like the big bad.
Yeah, because Zoe's like, if I am fated to be disintegrated by the air or whatever, and then he fell off the stage.
Oh yeah.
Does that speak to anything about Adler though?
Actually,
Yeah,
I really hope
Adler's
that Paru does like do some Adler original stuff at some point. Honestly, but like I don't think it's gonna.
I don't want
happen.
to sell out Werewolf right now, but
I mean, you don't want there are some things you don't want too expanded upon in the world. Like Yandere Dev, he had a random prop at one of the theaters that he had for his school, and he had this entire explanation about how it's based on a popular TV show, and he would make it like a popular TV show, and how he would make it, and so on.
But he's not
Yeah.
focused on the main game at all whatsoever.
Yeah,
I know a guy who started
Yeah.
like working under him, and I'm like, dude, you know this guy is like a total like he's not a good guy.
There's a lot of stuff going on with that.
he thinks people should get a sex license.
Now we don't have time to unpack all of that.
Let's stay on topic on the funky little Beastars mango.
Funky little Beastars mango.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Bill's totally not expecting to get freaking walloped right here.
Yeah, he get bitch slapped at first.
Oh, he's
And then
actually pretty angry beforehand on the Ghosty, right?
Oh,
Because
the
they had
Viz
an-
translation?
Yeah, they had an argument
like-
at the toilet.
Oh yeah, they did. The fight in the bathroom.
Yep.
Not gonna lie, it does kind of look like a weird movement in this shot.
Honestly, it looks like he dodged.
Yeah.
And he fell down. He didn't.
Yeah,
No, it's just like the
we don't
placement
have
of the
the
hand,
impact.
like the way the hand is backing up. You'd think it would be
Yeah.
like a straightforward slap, but it's like he goes down and up in the implied movement in the second panel.
Yeah, it's,
Huh.
he does the little.
Yeah, it's like a baseball pitch, you know, like the underhand baseball
Mm.
pitch.
Yeah.
It would have been
The-
better
the-
probably if the hand would just like be like in like going outwards of the screen, like in front to the viewer. That would be like better probably, like where the hit is.
foreshortening.
Yeah, foreshortening.
Or just a fist.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think what's also going on too is that the camera is also rolling to the right at the same time as him swinging, so the perspective changes slightly. I think at the bottom panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Viz translation sound effect is specifically, and I quote, "kathok."
Kathok?
Fuck.
K-A-T-H-O-K.
Where would you hear that sound?
I
don't know.
Slapping Bill on the head.
Yeah, with a big old skull on his head. Kathok.
You know, the classic sound effect, kathok.
Smacking a watermelon.
You get caught at the.
And then everybody has a Pogger's face right here.
Yeah. Oh,
Yo,
Ellen Pog, Sanu Pog, Kai Pog, Sheila Pog.
Okay, one
Audience.
thing.
Audience
Where
pog.
did Ellen come from?
What?
the
Where did she
zebra.
Always been there.
Really?
I mean,
She's on stage.
Yeah.
Oh
in
right.
one of the
Oh,
last
never mind.
panels.
Okay, yeah.
Look, right here.
Oh, I really didn't.
focus
Okay.
is not on her, but she's
She's
there.
literally like the one of the main characters.
Yeah,
But,
man.
but like afterwards,
Come
she just
Knew the
disappears,
main
right?
character.
I guess she just, huh?
She
I
just
guess
runs
you're
away.
right. I guess she just runs off.
on. It would be reasonable that she like ran off stage.
Yeah, would you
Yeah.
want to be between the battle of two
Okay,
carnivores?
okay.
Yeah, it's a fucking wolf and a tiger fighting on a stage, like in front of a group. Would you
And
want
if
to?
it was in
not-
script, she'd stay on stage. But
If
like,
it wasn't script,
Mhm.
she would stay, but it's not.
Like I will say that in theater, if something like this happened, you would be chastised if you ran off stage. You stay there and continue your lines no matter what the fuck happens.
Yeah, but like it's herbivore theater. Herbivores don't want to be eaten alive.
I
Oh,
think it
wow.
would be comparable is if someone just if someone just came out with like an actual sword or gun and just both of them started having a gunfight on stage. Like you do not want to be on there.
No, you
Yeah,
get
we
shot. You get shot, and your line says, "Yeah, I'm having a wonderful day." You say, "I'm having a wonderful day."
Yeah, it's just
This reminds me of this time where we were rehearsing for a specific scene, and like suddenly, just like right off backstage, there's just like a literal fist fight breaking out backstage.
Yeah.
But then I stopped to look at them, and my drama instructor is just up in the booth, just like yelling at me. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then afterwards, she's like, why did you stop? You should have kept going. I don't care what the hell happened. And I'm like, okay, damn.
That's drama.
You know what they say?
That's drama.
Go on.
Yeah, their show must
So I
go
was
on.
also set up at the stage as well because it's kind of wonky if you think about it, because the curtains are behind the actual like props, like how it's rounded right here, like this right here, the stage thing. It's like on the stage in front of the curtains.
Oh, yeah, right.
It almost seems like it's
How do
blocking
they
some of the
strike
audience.
the set? How do they strike the set?
When Lugosi was walking out, he was walking from the curtains back here behind this like little fence thing. So to fight Bill, he was walking straight forward in this menacing scene right here.
That's
like right here, and then he turns to his left to get to Bill.
Oh yeah.
I think that's just sort of why they removed that in the anime.
Yeah.
And also, they have to like change that. They have to have like stagehands come out and carry this wall back in the back, because the set completely changes by the end of the thing. Because like,
God, this is weird.
But something that you can take in mind is that herbivores can't see in the dark, so they could just turn off the lights.
This
and have
must be
carnivores
one hell of a
while they
blackout.
This is probably well lit. It's a stage. They have spotlights. Come on.
No, I mean during the dark. Like when you strike the set, you do it during blackouts.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
and
yeah.
herbivores
So
can't
that
see
would
in
be
the dark.
hell.
And see,
I
look, take a
wonder-
look at this right here. The curtains are in front of him again, right here.
Weird.
Wait, there's another set of curtains behind that though. There are like 3 sets of curtains.
Yeah, that's usual. But we don't see. They'd all have to be behind the fence, as we saw in the main stage photo.
Yeah.
So like, it's still weird.
There's so many incontinuities that you just so no freaking like.
That's Beastars for you.
Yeah.
Talk about weird. Look how Lugosi's like spreading his legs right there.
But like,
Yeah, I was gonna say
really
that's an oddly suggestive looking panel.
Lugosi does not know how to fight.
Oh god.
He's staring rather intently.
Yeah.
Hey, stop it! We're in the middle of a performance. Bill says as his legs are spread apart.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
And I think what's funny though is like he's actually like he looks like genuinely like scared right here. Even the Adler mask looks like it's scared and worried.
He kind of looks like he's like disintegrating a little, to be honest. He's a
He's
little
melting.
melting. Yeah.
Melting.
I wonder if he's like maybe concerned more about like if he does, because he's fighting Lugosi in the scenes, or Lugosi, sorry. And I'm wondering if he maybe is scared to unleash himself to defeat Lugosi.
I think that
That
he
makes
is
sense.
scared
I
of
think
showing
to
the carnivores in a bad
extent.
light.
I mean that
The
that obviously
suggestive
goes
panels
maybe.
keep coming.
I
Oh
don't know why
boy,
Lugosi does not know how to fight.
he's sitting.
Where though?
On the stomach.
Sure.
Sure.
Keep it at that.
I think the anime did a pretty good job of actually like showing off this fight though.
Yeah. It
Oh,
I think
yeah.
they
He did a
improved
really
it.
good job.
for like a good 12 seconds.
Oh
Yeah, I mean like that. I really like that that one POV shot of him actually running up to Bill in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
I like
yeah.
POV
Oh,
shots. and
yeah.
fights.
And then the mask goes clunk.
And we can see that it's 2 parts. Or well, it broke into 2 parts.
Yeah, the lower jaw and top.
But there's not a lot of room in there. That's not like that doesn't fit a head, does
Wait.
it?
The back
It
isn't
really
open,
isn't.
so it can't slide around a head. So how does Louis get the antlers through there?
Well, it's got some pretty big holes there. Maybe he just has to fiddle it around.
Go through the eyes. I don't know.
So I feel like that would probably be awkward
Weird.
for his big entrance.
I think this is proof that they made a second mask.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Haru, we want answers.
Her answer is this was chapter 15.
Burger King Footloose.
Yeah, this is like so early in the manga. The art style like completely changes after like chapter 60 or 70. Around that time, it has like it gets really defined and really good looking actually. And like this is just the beginning where Paru didn't know really how to draw some type of animals, and you can definitely see it on the felines. And Yeah, some muzzles are like crooked and weird scenery and stuff like that. So it's
There's
pretty
a
normal.
very
All
long
all of the canines are very fluffy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bill especially as well though. Like not like Bill's not a canine, but like he's very fluffy in the beginning, and then later on isn't that much.
If not for his
anymore.
stripes, I could almost mistake him for in this panel.
Oh, that's true. That's a
Huh,
spoiler.
The way his ears are, they're very Riz-like.
Ryan,
That's
Ryan,
a
bleep it, please.
spoiler.
Bleep it.
Thanks, Ryan.
Please
We love
censor
you.
Alicat for the rest
We
of
will
the
lift the
podcast,
spoiler
Ryan.
thing after this the
Yeah.
chapter analysis.
Yeah.
So we can talk about the spoilers freely after this, like after 16.
I have a question. How fucking big is this school? Do they have like a fucking concert hall? How many people are here?
Oh, Cherryton is
There's
pretty
like-
big.
Cherryton is a pretty big school, dude.
Yeah, there's probably like more than 12 people in there.
Earlier, when they were doing like the annunciation or like the ceremony for the start of the play the day
Oh, yeah.
before. Remember, like it's like so this school must take theater like quite
Really?
like bigly.
I mean, my old school,
Damn,
we had like a regular lunchroom hall, and then we just happened to have a stage to the left of it for whatever reason.
Oh,
So
wow.
every time we'd have like a stage production or whatever, we would just line up a bunch of stand-up chairs and sit there.
That sounds about right.
I mean, it works. Acting can be performed anywhere.
Technically, yeah.
In my high school, we actually did have a proper like theater like auditorium where like it actually was quite comparable to the size, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
We did too, but it wasn't this big. I'd have to.
We didn't. We didn't
I
have
know-
an auditorium, in fact.
I know a private school around where I live that has something like this.
The school I went to, our stage was not this big, but definitely we had something similar in terms of how it was set up, and it was often used as a concert hall as well.
Oh, you know what is
Oh,
weird
yeah.
though? How many people are sitting in those chairs?
Oh yeah, it's really huge.
You get a look, like a larger look on chapter 10, page 4, and it's like there's a fucking balcony.
Yeah,
and
it's like
there's
a-
literally
Yeah,
not,
it's just fucking
there's not an
full.
empty.
It's huge.
It's not
It is filled.
Every seat
Like
is
not
full.
an empty seat inside.
This is like a whole fucking city worth of
But
people.
Then again,
Maybe they
this
get extra credit if you go.
Are they like selling tickets to the city? Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean,
maybe.
yeah, but that doesn't mean everyone would go.
No, the thing is,
Okay, I am
everybody
saying,
has a uniform. This is all Cherryton students. This is huge, actually.
Yeah, but it's also the new student welcome event, so it's like the
It's
middle
the-
schoolers as well.
Yeah,
But
I believe
still-
it's like,
that
it's like the general. It's the same thing that my school did basically. So this is probably like the auditorium and like an Audimax, like in the same thing. So if there would be like an announcement towards all the students, they would probably meet up there and like I don't know, like the freaking school like president would like talk to the students over that.
No, we would
Yeah.
actually have a different area for that. We use the gym as the what's it called? The assembly room where like all the bleachers would be put down, and then they would do like the stuff in
They
the gym
they
floor.
gave like an
We
award,
have- we
didn't
have
they,
a-
in that hall? I believe.
No, we have an actual specific like auditorium that was meant for like presentations and not assemblies.
Actually,
yeah,
in the
yeah.
school I am now, we actually do have that.
But I
we
mean,
have a
in
separate-
Beastars, they gave an award to Louis, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah,
in this
right
area.
here.
So it is like an Audimax, like where the freaking the teacher talked to students or whatever.
Well,
They
maybe
actually had a person come talk to us about compounding interest and why you should invest in the stock market once. And yeah.
Invest in B stocks.
Beast stocks.
Beast coin.
Beast coins.
Also, what's her animal?
That's an aardvark.
A what?
An aardvark.
Oh,
An
an
aardvark?
aardvark.
An aardvark.
What?
Are
Aardvark.
you okay?
That one.
Yorkshire, are you having a stroke?
Quite possibly. Moving on. It's the little funky animal from the show where Jake Paul was in.
What?
What?
Biz aardvark?
Yes.
Is it an aardvark?
Yeah, I think so. I hope so. Otherwise, it'll look really dumb.
Don't aardvarks have like longer noses though?
No,
Yeah.
really, no, they don't. That's how they look.
I don't know whether that's an
I guess you're right.
It's either an aardvark or like a funky little mouse.
He kind of looks like an aardvark.
I guess,
She's
yeah.
literally just described as like the PR herbivore.
Well, looks
Yeah.
like
I think this is just an example of Paru not knowing how to draw
Wait,
animals correctly.
if she's an herbivore, why does she have canines?
because
Well, I don't know.
Have you seen some mouses? They can eat your liver.
Meese?
Mice.
Mooses?
Mice.
Moosai.
I take offense to that moose comment.
Churro, go back one
What?
page real quick.
I don't. Don't worry about it.
Look how long Lugosi's snout is right there.
It extends with his anger.
He looks like a collie.
There are like a lot of shots like this. Don't worry.
I
It's like
like
a
the head
Pinocchio
cannon,
nose, but for
it's-
rage.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It's like when lizards flip their tongue when they're mad. Wait, no, that's the smell. But anyways, he has that ability because he is.
I mean,
cool.
also you can talk about this frame too. The
I
perspective.
didn't say
Like,
it.
look how massive his fist is. Like I'm like
I think that's perspective,
It grows. It grows
it
with
is,
anger
but
too.
it's just kind of funny to think about it and like
Yowie
drawing.
hands.
Big hand, man.
This is a
Keep your
big
yowie
hand.
hands off me.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. So now it turns around and Bill gets
give-
the upper hand.
Oh,
They have
okay.
a
I like
big
this part because oh boy, the Viz translation has made it quite a bit different.
You wanna you wanna
because I'm
read it
looking
the
up
way you
right
did it?
now. I do. I would love to. Thank
Okay.
you.
Go ahead then.
So it starts off with Churro, can you go back a page real quick? I want to compare it. So the fanlation, which is like way better, is like, wow, what is going on? What in the world happened to the drama club? Everyone's getting overwhelmed by that wolf's malice. Fuck, I couldn't read it right. But in the Viz translation, it's wow, the audience has transformed. What the hell happened to the drama club? Oh wait, no, that's not Bill. Hold on, what am I doing?
I don't
That's
know.
not Bill. That's
It's
the
not
PR
Bill.
herbivore.
Hold on just a second. Let me get my official Beastars Viz manga to make sure this is accurate.
Yeah, let me get mine too.
Oh yeah.
I don't actually have. it.
I
That's
can
The
really
next
also-
page is where the Bill starts. It's the
Yeah.
same bubble type, so I got confused.
I guess I can get out the German one as well. I mean, if you want.
Oh boy.
All right,
Um,
I have the official thing here. Let me
We're
just
just
flip
fact
through.
checking our sources.
That wolf's murderous vibe is blowing everyone away.
The murderous vibe.
What?
A murderous vibe.
You know that vibe when you get when you're like, oh, murderers? That's the vibe.
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay.
Coca-Cola is pretty good. Hashtag not a sponsor.
What?
Churro, please.
Why? Can you go to the next page, Churro? Thank you, sir. Yeah, so he's going like, "Are you trying to be a hero? Do you think you're the perfect carnivore?" But in this in Viz, it's, "You want to punish me publicly? You think you're so much better than me?" And then,
in German it's quite similar. In German it says, "Do you want to punish me?" And then he says, "Are you such a like, God damn it, like a carnivore without flaws?"
Flawless carnivore.
Oh yeah,
flawless carnivore.
Yeah, you're the perfect carnivore. Do you think you're the perfect carnivore? And then in the fanlation, it's, "That can't be true." But then in the Viz, it's, "You're not," which
You're
is
not.
boring.
What?
You're
Even if-
not.
Okay,
And the
You're a
official,
faker.
the official sound effect is grp.
and here it is, like G and H, and then he says, "I doubt that."
Oh wow.
I think the anime did a pretty good job, where Bill like stops his fist and he goes like, "That's enough." It's like
Yeah.
he was letting him, this entire time.
Yeah, and then they kiss. I like that part.
I like But yeah, and then it's I can tell you've tasted the blood of a herbivore before, haven't you? But in the Viz, it's, I know you've ... smelled rabbit blood before.
Yeah, it's like he knows in this one. In this one, in the fan translation, it's implied more that he can infer that, but in the actual translation, by the official translation, it's like, does he know exactly what happened?
Maybe Legosi put it on
Yeah.
Twitter.
I think that was because of
I
the
actually prefer the
dubbing.
anime translation in this one again, where he goes is like, "You've smelled rabbit's blood before, haven't you?" You know, it's like I think that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The long snouts in that bottom panel.
And also, he's like doing
Oh,
the his lips. You know, it's like, yeah.
It's a gotcha moment.
This is different, like
That's
quite a
why
bit.
I'm-
You wouldn't have reacted so strongly from it otherwise, right? Is like still like inferences, but in the Viz, it's otherwise you wouldn't have recognized it so quickly. It's true, isn't it? And like it's like he's looking into his soul.
Maybe Bale has extra powers we don't know of. Like he can look.
Yeah, he
into
does.
his soul.
It feels like it sounds like rumors in the Viz one. Like it's rumored that Legacy did something, and that like people are talking about it. From what I can hear, I don't know. It sounds weird from Viz.
I don't like this. This is overcomplicated it. You know how Lugosi's like something warm, and then he goes in the Viz, it's my blood trickling lukewarm. It's
Why do
so
you have to
morbid.
overcomplicate it?
And then in like the fan translation, it's like, accepted. It's proof of our kinship. But in the manga, they overcomplicated, and it's like, stop attacking me, okay? This is proof we're one and the same. It's like much more of a mouthful.
I don't like that.
Fan translation seems to be more subtle with a lot of its
they
dialogue.
did it. Oh, they murdered my favorite line. Oh, they fucking
boy.
destroyed it. There's the iconic fucking matching stripes from one predator to another.
And it changes
now
to...
and now your back is striped like mine.
it's like going from Killer Queen to Deadly Queen.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing can destroy Deadly Queen.
It's the canoe version of like the da 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 da.
Okay, in the German one, he just says, "I'm gonna give you some stripes."
I'm gonna give you some stripes.
You know, like the gum. You know, like the
Yeah.
There's a lot of like really great lines. It seems to be from the fan translations.
It's a really good chapter, though.
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed it.
Whoa, where is it? Ouchie.
Chapter
Thank you.
16, Burning Retribution. The last thing you'd want in your Beastars manga is scratches on the back of your main character Wolf, but as it turns out, that might be what you get. Is renamed to Scorching Punishments. Damn.
Calm came in clutch.
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
so like in my high school, right? The auditoriums like stopped right up here where these elephants are. We did not have like any of this. We did have
Wait, there's a
like,
third
skyblock.
floor.
That is a massive auditorium.
That's
We did have
Oh,
skyblock for like the
That's
production
the
game.
VIP section.
Yeah, that's the booth.
That's like the fucking map room in our Minecraft server.
Yeah, it's like
It really is.
literally.
Talking
ever
about a
seen.
Minecraft server, if you're on the Discord, go join it and play on it.
If you wanna, it's on Java.
Yes.
That's really cool.
1.16.
Not Bedrock. Sorry.
Sorry,
Correct.
Bedrock.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like a proper theater, actually. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure like actual performances were like people would rent this room to make like performances.
This is like
There's a lot of exit doors too.
Can I
Yeah.
mention how in this
there
panel...
needs to be, dude. It's
can I
fucking
mention-
massive.
Can I
Oh, yeah.
mention
Wait,
how in this
hold on.
panel Bill
In
looks
the
kinda
back,
weird?
you guys,
Goes
you guys-
anatomy here. It looks pretty weird.
He's a little funky.
Oh yeah.
His art. I think she fucked up the foreshortening just a tad.
How
On the,
wide are his hands?
How short are his arms?
How long is his back?
Oh my god.
Why is there
Oh
straw
my
on the
God,
ground? I'm joking, I'm
Like, look at Bill's hands. Look how wide they are.
Yeah, he could play mad bass, dude.
Somebody
All
please
five of his
edit this
fingers.
picture and put like a bass.
Yeah, all 5 of his fingers are right here in front of him.
My question is, how do the elephants in the back fit through the door?
They don't. They
Oh,
make
oh my god, you're right.
It's nice
Plot
that they sit in the
hole.
back, though, so that they don't block anything. Like that's another
I think
detail.
they have to.
Like the giraffes and the elephants and the camels all sit in the back, so they don't block the view of other people.
Do you think elephants are not allowed to go in the top row, like the top row? The top
Probably.
row.
Probably,
What
yeah.
grammar was
It would
that?
collapse the theater.
It would
Yeah,
probably
like-
have like a weight restriction.
Yeah.
No, but like they have to because they're too big and they'll block the view. Like they all have
They
to be in the
probably
back.
have larger seats in the back, so they're kind of like forced to.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Also
I
known
also
as
really like this
American
little owl right here.
Where's
It's just
the
like the
tiny
head.
one?
Oh yeah, it's the owl.
It's Muffin's
That's not
brother.
Muffin. That is not Muffin. Yeah, that's his bro.
That's Cupcake.
Cone.
Wait, but I actually have a question. Where are like the tiny
Cupcake's
seats?
better. Oh yeah, where are the tiny seeds? Where are the tiny friends here?
They're in the
Like all of
inside
these are
the
like
cake.
medium sized.
Maybe they sit on the little arm rest things
That'd be
between
fun.
the
Oh my
seats so they
God.
save on the money.
They sit in cup holders.
Like
Yes!
Para.
Yo,
Yes, like Para. We won't get into that
Perfect.
though.
And then
Hi,
is this
Paul.
dog right here?
Discord reference that nobody will understand if they
Yeah,
haven't
you
been
know-
to the Discord chat.
You know it. Join our Discord.
Discord.
Join our Discord.
Cherryton.
Discord.gg/Cherryton. Did you just say that?
Yeah, join it.
That's
If
crazy.
you join, you will receive
Oh,
a
it's crazy
package.
how we have our
from your
own
phone.
link that specifically points to Cherryton.
I know,
Wait,
right?
really?
Okay, back to the actual thing. So like this right here, this has to be Jack, right? Probably this dog.
No,
Not
I think that's
Maybe
Not
not
necessarily.
necessarily.
I think that's
But
his brother.
It would make sense because
Right.
Jack actually said that he saw the performance, didn't he?
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
specifically.
yeah, specifically this one. He could tell that wasn't an act.
Weird.
Oh yeah, he did see it. Oh, the official sound effect for chapter 16 Bill making stripes on Lugosi is snick.
SNK.
Oh god,
SNK.
no.
Snk.
There are 3 Ks. For legal reasons, I'm not going to articulate that again.
Oh no.
I don't know why we haven't heard any copy pastas yet.
You mean like
we have.
chapter 15, Warm Proof of Kinship? The
The last thing
need
you
to-
want in your Beastars manga is a bloodthirsty tiger.
But as it turns out, that might be what you get.
That's
We're
crazy.
getting food letters.
Well, you can't do it here. This is chapter 16. You've already
Yeah.
missed it.
Chapter 16,
No.
Warm Proof of Kinship.
Number 16.
I was doing chapter 15 copy pastas when we were on 100 and fucking
Oh, yeah.
182. So I don't know what
Look,
you're talking
that-
about, Churro.
There's the next
Hey, look,
feet
we're
shot.
back to feet. We're back to feet.
More feet.
Ah, damn it!
More toe beans.
Toe beans.
What's this official sound?
Ka-ching.
Roll.
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 I know when I roll, it sounds like a roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's normal.
That's the sound effect. And also the top, the top panel in the bottom rectangle, that sound effect is stump. So just stomp without a vowel.
It wouldn't roll be roll without an O.
Yeah, roll and stump.
Okay, this is actually a really cool shot. I like the foreshortening.
Oh, yo, it's Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
I will say I like how they handled it more in the anime because they do show that Louis saw his blood. I'm not sure whether that was in a previous chapter though.
No, I don't think so.
Because then it gives Louis a reason to actually go on stage because he knows Bill's been taking the rabbit blood.
Yeah.
Oh no, it does show that like 2 or 3 pages down the line.
Okay, here's like a thing. How does Louis know? Did he really just like
No,
sneak
it shows
up?
it. It shows it. Go to
It shows it.
It
Like, 2 or
shows
3
it.
pages.
Oh, it does. Okay.
But
Wait,
how
but
did
did
he?
you put the helmet on?
How
Say
did he
it,
what
shows it.
exactly?
We're not there
Yeah.
yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Okay, yeah. It's,
Still.
this
Like, it's not like
tragedy
a
is
Here
over.
we see him magically teleport his horns through the
How
mask.
does that work? How the fuck does that work?
It's anime logic.
Yeah.
yeah.
It wouldn't look cool if you had to like fiddle around to get the horns in, you know?
Well, it's canon that like they have to have really, really stretchy shirt necks to get their heads through the holes. Like Paru said that. But
super stretch.
The skull isn't stretchy.
Fix
It
us all you
isn't.
missed.
Maybe it's hey, what makes you think that it maybe he's made out of gummies?
Maybe
mean,
it's like Ukrainian,
I
like
actually
He's also
have,
wearing collared shirts, so that would make sense. Button ups.
I actually have an elastic skull mask that I wore for Halloween last year.
Ooh,
And you just sort of like, it stretches over your face.
that's
there
cool.
you go.
Yeah, and you
Like-
can move the mouth and everything.
But this one is solid, I believe.
What if it's like
Yeah,
this
it makes like a
really
clunk
good-
noise in the anime.
This is so weird.
And then Legosi's face right here is like, bleh.
I like to just analyze how they did it in the anime because they probably had to like figure out how this would work with the mask, you know. Oh look, here it's
Yeah.
just one part.
Maybe
What?
it
It
doesn't
oh,
have
maybe it
over-
broke. It broke.
Yeah, it broke.
It broke when it fell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the bottom
Yeah, if you
jaw
look at
broke.
that. It's only the face of it. Look, it's not going over his ears. It
Yeah.
stops
Yeah.
right there. At the back of it.
You just put it on so it could fall off at any point.
How did that fit Bill though, comparatively? Like size. Look at it.
Yeah.
It was an illusion.
I'm going to Photoshop the mask on this one panel onto Bill just
Have
to
fun.
see.
Take care.
Okay. Ooh, the next page has a fun Easter egg on it.
Really?
A different fun Easter egg. This is the one where in the anime and in our dubs, somebody goes, "Yeah, Louis." No,
Yeah.
hey, it's Louis.
Yeah, Patrick Conway Miracle
Our
did like
dubs,
a
it was
really
Patrick Conway Miracle himself.
Or really, as Just Stop puts it.
Oh.
Hey,
just
let's
said-
not make fun of him.
He's amazing. Patrick is amazing. Hey Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
He can't
Okay.
sponsor us. He's not a company. What are you talking about, Yorkshire?
This Patrick should start his own company in Germany. I hear you can €5.
What?
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 I don't
You
know.
cut out. You cut out. What did you say?
I think you can start your own company in Germany for €5.
It's actually one.
Oh,
What?
there you go.
What?
Easy peasy. We get sponsored
Yeah,
by
you just
Patrick
need-
Miracle.
You just need €1,
Welcome to the
and then
business
you
podcast,
have.
where
Then
we
you
talk
have.
about European business.
Yeah,
And
And
that's
then
how it works.
the broken dynamics of the stage. Look right here. The curtains are like directly behind Legosi, and look right here.
It makes no sense.
That's pretty funny.
Paru, explain.
It defies logic.
And now the fence is gone again.
Yeah, the
Damn
fence
it.
is gone.
Continuity.
Did the stagehands take it off mid-fight?
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Pause.
a really weird shot. I think it's like
Oh, yeah,
reasonable
there
why
it
they
is.
removed
Look.
it.
The mid shot, the mid panel there is Louis listening in on Bill and Lugosi's conversation.
So-
that explains it.
Yeah,
That's how
so
he
they
knows.
Probably they
They
probably
changed
noticed when
this
they
in the
put it
anime.
away.
Yeah,
They
they,
had,
did.
Yeah, I prefer the
bottle
anime in honesty.
blood just fall into the backstage, and then Louis' crutch kind of appear, which kind
Yeah.
of shows that he saw it. Yeah, I like that better.
Yeah.
Definitely gives like a more in the moment feeling to it.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't feel like Bill would be very clumsy with the bottle as to drop it. Because,
Well, I mean, he's getting the shit beaten out of him.
He wasn't
it,
expecting
yeah,
a hit
but-
from Lugosi.
yeah, but
Hmm.
why would he have it on stage, though?
So he can like dope himself mid stage.
While in front of, like, a ton of people?
I mean, he could have just had it in his person and just like.
Don't worry,
Kept it
guys.
just
It's
there.
just
Well,
hot
stagehand
spots.
might go through his stuff.
What effect does
it's just
blood
Tabasco,
have?
dude.
Like,
It's
what
just-
effect does blood have on a carnivore? So,
just
like,
Hypes them up.
Makes them move faster.
Like when Churro
Yeah.
drinks his
It's
Coke,
like
Coke,
I think it's like
when you
caffeine.
drink blood, it makes you see
It's like a more
faster.
potent caffeine.
Yeah, like it's a craving. It satiates a craving, and in that sense, it kind of like boosts your like
princess.
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
animal right
Thank you, little koala.
It's like staring into my soul.
Yeah.
Fuck koalas. All my homies hate koalas.
Why is that sheep
Wait, hold on.
realistic?
He's going away from the left, but now we can't see the whole prop of the like house or whatever.
Oh look, there's
Oh
Kiwi.
yeah.
Oh.
Those what the fuck? Okay, the perspective is all wonky everywhere.
Yeah. But I found Kiwi, the rabbit, and the bucket lemming.
Work like at
Oh, and
all.
Dom.
Where's the bucket lemming?
On the very
Oh,
right.
there he is.
Yeah.
And Nina the giraffe. She has
Wait,
trypophobia.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Can't look
Yeah.
at her own spot.
Dom,
Oh, there
is
she is.
that-
They're all
Dom.
hidden.
They're
Oh,
vibing.
there she is. Oh, I see it.
Let me tell you something.
This is probably a scene you could upload on YouTube with the tags Legosi and Louis being gay. That would probably be
We
legit.
could probably get a fuck ton of views from that, honestly.
Lucrative. This is how you do YouTube marketing. You just do fan service.
Louis says that Legacy was in the right, but actually he came on from stage left, so this is actually an error.
Oh my god, Pidgin!
This is like the first time though that Louis really, I don't want to say embraces legacy, but he lets him know that he did something right.
Oh yeah.
If that makes sense.
And then as you can see the curve
He
again.
sort of like acknowledges him more as an equal here instead of fucking
Seven
I
inferior.
mean, in
animal.
general, like it's pretty sure that Louis is like he has trust in Legosi for not being a regular carnivore.
Good job, Legosi. You're not a 100% fuck up.
But then again, he despises it for some reason. Like, it's weird. Louis says like, "Oh, why don't you use your strength?" And then like he still like appreciates it.
He
Which
just
is
expects
interesting.
to
Like, because I'm gonna get fucking arrested if I do use it. Sorry.
fuck, I guess.
And we have
Rokame.
no, I'm not mentioning that.
Oh, there's
Oh,
a
we
cameo
do.
right there.
Oh yeah,
For
it
those
specifically
who know,
shows it.
you know.
Never noticed that.
Okay, I think we can bleep up the name, but I can basically say there is a character in the background that will come back in season 2, and it's like it's getting like a weird like foreshadowing, but it's completely out in the anime. But if you look like in the crowd of the anime things, you can actually see that character, which is actually pretty cool. But like it's not as prominent as in the manga,
Yeah, it's a lot harder to find.
but it is there.
And they
But
definitely do not
other thing-
have 5 more eyes.
nice. But right here, look at this power predicted COVID. Look, they're staying COVID safe.
Wow.
Social distancing.
Wow,
Oh,
Churro.
that says 2 meters? In the viz, it says 2 yards, which is different.
It is. Wait, how much is 2 yards in meters?
2 yards is 6 feet.
Yeah, 2 yards.
2 meters is like 7 almost.
You gotta love how in the official Viz translation, like in the fan translations, it's like the performance was a success on the outside at least, but in the Viz translation, it's like what a success! The audience was blown away.
Oh my god. That coupled with that face is like
Yeah,
okay.
It's almost like there's two different like line deliveries between these two pages, between the fan
Yeah,
translation and the Viz translation.
What's
Yeah, imagine Sheila just being like, what a success. The audience was blown away.
No, there are exclamation marks here. That's genuine enthusiasm.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, Alba looks so
Damn.
weird.
Yeah, try to say
Ah,
it with enthusiasm with
God.
like a slightly angry like face though.
It almost looks like he has glasses.
Oh yeah, Alba's wearing his sport specs.
To be honest,
Looks
a
like-
game.
Oh no, like
Might have to bleep this again, but why does he look a bit like Legum?
That's not
Lego
spoiler.
is season 1. It's not as bad.
Ten
Lego is
chapters.
the most important
Alright.
character of the manga.
Wait, who's Lego?
The chicken.
chicken.
Oh,
The chicken.
I forgot.
Alba legitimately looks like Legum in this picture.
Minus
Oh,
the
guys.
Except
Oh, yeah.
like
Minus like
Okay.
the
without 5
the
years
little
of sleep.
gobbly googly bit.
If
Also,
possible.
I found this really funny
Ryan.
here. Look at Mario's head and like the text bubble. It's just like the entirety of her head.
Tomorrow.
Can you
He's
can
been
you,
trying to read that the whole time.
Ryan, can you maybe edit it so that we can see every face of Sanu, please? Because every time Sanu appears, no matter what, and I mean in the chapters we looked at, by the way, he always looks wonky. There's it's really weird. He looks different every time. He has either wider or narrower head. And he always has the weirdest expressions, but it's mostly this expression, by the way. That's what I noticed. It's always the concern.
Very wibbly wobbly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. On this page, Sanu looks almost like a toilet.
Hey, look at those urinals.
Sun urinal?
Hello? That was a reference, by the way. That was in one of our previous episodes.
Episode 22 of the Cherryton Podcast featuring me, wquiz, and Werewolf.
There was a moment where there was a shot of urinals, and then Bill was just like, "Hey, look at those little urinals." And there was
check out those urinals.
And
then nobody said anything for 5 seconds, and I was just like, "Hello."
Yeah, that was funny.
Legoshi, look at these cake dispensers.
Ah!
Huh?
Cake.
I can't believe it's not even either of them's birthday.
What do you think of Bill wearing Adidas pants? Or was there
Yo,
wait, is he?
Yeah, go back.
Yeah.
He was wearing Adidas joggers.
Oh,
They're
right,
called
the 3
joggers.
stripe. Yeah.
You got that.
Pretty
Like
funny.
Mother Teresa.
No, I mean the pants. The pants.
He's a tiger. He likes stripes. Of course he wears Adidas 3 stripes.
Oh yeah.
What's the Beastars equivalent of Adidas?
So apparently there's Booma. There's a
There's
shot of
Zumo.
yeah.
I mean, why not just
Why don't you just have it Puma?
Yeah.
Because of branding, but Power just likes to make puns out of brand names. So it just on one page it was Ruma with an R, and on the other page was Booma with a B.
Okay, Booma.
Yes.
Oh god. But isn't Puma wasn't that created by the brother of the guy who made Adidas?
Yeah. It's a German brand, Adidas. The creator was named, I think, Adolf Dassler, and so his nickname was Addy, and so the name Adidas came Adolf Dassler, Addy Das, That's how it came to be. Yeah. And there was a dispute. I don't think it's the Morrison Hershey's thing, but it's it did happen.
Also Adidas is the Greek god for athletics.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's some.
I mean,
funky little
Nike is the Greek god of victory, right?
I thought.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm full of shit. I might be full of shit. Let's
Okay,
look
we're
this
just
up.
looking. Welcome to the Sports Brands podcast, where we talk about
back
sports
to
brands.
Beastars. We're almost done. This is literally the end right here. But I like this little touch of humor at the end of all the seriousness and the fighting and everything.
Yeah, it's
just showing off that Legosi's just a big goofball. It's they quit following me. It's
Yeah, that part was fun.
Going together.
I don't even know how he can walk.
Their
after
heads
his
are big.
Back is literally completely scratched up.
Yeah, I don't know how he's wearing a shirt right now. That must be
Yeah, it should be fucking soaked.
I don't know how Bill isn't fucking expelled, honestly.
I mean,
maybe it's a normal occurrence.
Maybe it was
They
self-defense.
almost did get
since
expelled.
He did get attacked.
No, they almost
Okay.
got kicked out of the drama club, which is okay, you just got kicked out of your extracurricular.
They managed to pass it off as a planned.
Yeah.
and also this is why he's Louis and not Lewis. He's based off Louis the
The
16th.
The king.
I think
who ate
that's
cake.
That's 14.
16?
Sorry.
It's 14. Yeah, I just wanted to
That's
say.
14.
Wait,
Louis
wasn't
the 7th.
Louis the 14th the one that brought France to the downfall?
Yeah, I think so.
The one that
Yeah.
that was extremely fat, and then just only where his wife would tell the people to eat cake instead of bread.
Eat cake.
Am I reading too much?
Maybe.
Yeah, Marie Antoinette.
Actually, no,
Louis
that
was,
quote
no,
isn't
the
real
14th
though.
was the fashionable one.
Okay. I don't know
Yeah,
anything
fucking
about
heels.
history.
Yeah, that's why Louis
That's okay.
is good.
Like I like history,
He
but I
gives
don't
me
care about
gender
any of the
envy.
royals, honestly.
Yeah, I don't care too much of the
Oh,
royals
he does
anymore.
have key points. Feminine looks. Is that feminine?
For the time, yeah. Well, not for the time, but in modern day, probably, yeah. Like, look, he's just like owning it. Like, dude.
He is owning it.
Okay, so here's the thing
okay.
about Louis. I think is it stated here that that Paru wanted to kill off Louis in the beginning, but then like
I don't know if it's stated there, but it was in an interview that happened like in October.
So Paru was actually trying to kill off Louis at the beginning, like getting eaten as like a second victim.
Why did it happen?
Yeah, it did kind of give off that vibe in the beginning to me.
Yeah. But like then I guess she decided to keep the character.
Same with, well, I can't say
great
that.
choice.
Yeah, so I don't think Louis was meant to be a main character in the beginning, but then like slowly developed to be a second main character, which is pretty cool because it's like a, the yin and yang kind of thing.
Yeah.
Also, how it was implied that Legacy was supposed to be the killer.
Oh yeah.
We should move on to the Q&A thing because it's
Okay,
3:00.
We actually
Just real
hit
quick,
an hour, so now we can go.
Louis' birthday, as of the time of this recording, which is the 7th of March, is March 29th. So his birthday is this month.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Oh, that's the same month.
Wish
That's the
Louis
same
a happy
time.
birthday.
That's the same month as me.
Hey, you recently
Hell
did
yeah.
have a birthday, right? Like 2 or 3 days ago?
Yeah, 3 days ago.
Oh yeah, happy
And
birthday.
Alicat had a birthday very, very recently as well.
Oh yeah, Alicat.
Okay, winning.
Okay.
Congrats, you're old.
Birthday wishes.
Haha.
alright.
Wow.
I can say, damn you,
Okay.
kids.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Wow. So much.
Why
I
is
always
this
love
tail
these
wagging?
little. I always love these little end bits where there's just sort of smaller details in the world that you pick up on.
Omakes are good.
Yeah, they are. That's why we dubbed them.
He actually has
Yeah.
a nail clipper on a file.
That's funny.
Yeah, because he
Yoshikage
constantly
Hero.
cuts his nails, but then they grow back immediately.
He should cut his fingers off.
Yoshikage.
then.
So wait, he was born April 11th, 2000. He's 21 now.
Ooh.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Well, 20.
Whoa, like the
Hey,
He's
Fine.
the
line.
same as
Age as me.
Gochikage Kira. He is 21 years old. He lives in the northeast section of Morio where all the villas are, and he's not married. He works as an
Oh, and
employee of
it's,
the
and it's
computer
411 where I'm at.
I recently I think I gotta show this like later on, but I found I did something really weird like a few
now, please,
days
Sid.
ago, and I combined Jotaro's Part 4 theme
yeah.
with Louis' Bite Me theme, and I shit you not, this fucking fits perfectly. I didn't have to do anything. It was the same BPM, it was the same chord progression, it fit over perfectly, and it had the same like tension thing. Wait, well, like it's so weird. I think I gotta show this to you like later on, but
Okay.
holy crap, that's like whoa.
It was like crazy. It was like, oh my god.
It was
It was
like,
like, whoa.
crazy.
And then also, it also
move
fits
on,
over
guys.
the
You
Yoshikage
need to
Hero
move on.
theme. Okay,
Okay.
let's go on.
Okay, I am implementing a formal spoiler warning here for all of you listening who have not read past chapter 15 or 16 or season 1 of the anime.
So get out of here, you little crazy
Yeah,
little.
just like scream like, right now.
Yeah.
Okay, we got some questions. I think
Yeah.
who's gonna read the questions? I think Bill. You want to do it?
Sure. Where are we starting? The channel or the Google form?
Maybe let's start off with the channel.
Alright.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
All right.
guess we can do that.
Yeah. So, question 1 from our good boy Sheeb. He's wondering where you got your name from. Just stop.
Everyone asks that question, you know.
I mean, it's a
Okay,
solid
that's
question.
actually in the question as well. You probably get this a lot, but where did you get the name Just Stop from?
Yeah.
basically the entire idea of the name is to be sort of like a statement. Like it would be something I'd put at the beginning of all of my video titles. So the video would be like, just stop this thing and that thing. And I just kind of stopped doing that after a while because I thought it was dumb.
So it was like your video format, like the format would be called Just Stop, and you just adapted the to your channel name.
Sort of like I hate everything.
Yeah, basically. That's like one of my main inspirations when I started, and I just kind of deviated from that.
That's a really good channel.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, next question from Bill. What inspired you to become a content creator? Okay.
Basically, when I was like 8 years old, I found out my cousin did YouTube videos, and then he made skits and the like. So I decided, hey, I want to do that, and I started making really terrible skit videos when I was like 8 years old. And I kept doing that for like 4 years, not really taking it seriously at all. And then I thought, hey, let's try and actually be serious for once. And then I started making these terrible I hate everything wannabe rants. And then I started making commentary videos like a year after that, starting in 7th grade or so. And I just sort of kept going from there. And then I ended up here.
Nice.
Nice.
That's very cool.
Do you get compared to some content creators sometimes? Like, are people just like me?
Sometimes I get compared to like Turkey Tom.
Oh yeah, I guess.
I can see why.
I haven't watched any of Turkey Tom.
Okay, let's go on. What is one thing that people don't necessarily understand about content creators?
That we that we exist.
Yeah.
Like in the sense,
weird.
What I mean by that is in the sense of we are people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I can actually like say the same. I mean, we're content creators. It's sort of like how to explain it. We can't produce everything like on plan. We're humans. Like we can. The main purpose of the channel is like to bring out content, but like people are like expecting you to do content, and sometimes that can be like a really get you under pressure, and it sort of like gets in your freedom sometimes. So that's like one of the things that's actually a little sad about being a content creator, because you're not a content farm, you know. You need to plan out videos and all that stuff, and you're basically
my audience.
My
audience has kind of accepted that I have a somewhat inconsistent schedule. I've been a bit consistent for the past while, but I'm planning on taking a long break to do this mega large video, and people are just sort of accepting it because I took over a break. I took over a month on a break once off of YouTube so that I could make a fairy tale video, and it came back and it was like 3 hours long.
Wow!
Oh my gosh!
Parts I couldn't watch it together.
One of our best friends, like Patrick,
isn't that good?
he's under a lot of stress when he does edit his videos. So it's like,
Yeah, people forget that it's a person making content and that they're not the content itself.
Yeah.
Oh, and you like edit everything yourself, right?
Yeah, I do everything myself other than the art.
Nice.
Nice.
What do you use? Like Vegas or Adobe?
Yeah, Sony Vegas Pro Edit 15.
Yes. Finally.
Oh my god.
Vegas. I use Vegas as well. Sorry.
Vegas solidarity here.
I've had the same version of Vegas for like 3 years now.
Hell yeah.
Hey, so you did a video on Total Drama, right? Like 2 videos?
Back in the day.
Do you remember the Total Drama reunion fan episode that happened?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. What's your opinion?
And now there no like. I saw like half of it. It was all right. Some of it was a bit weird to try and go through. Just some of the fan kinks, you know.
Some of the acting was a little off, in my like personal like opinion, but like
our Juno voice actor from Project Cherryton was in it. I believe it's Gwen, but yeah, it was unfortunate to see that they got the CAD.
Yeah. Okay. Next question by Sheeb. Have you been blocked by Butch Hartman yet? I asked that beforehand, but like
Still waiting.
Do you think it's possible to get blocked by Butch? Does he even read like the comments he's getting? I mean, he's probably getting like a lot of shit posts.
You can still get comments. You can still get blocked by Butch Hartman if you really try. Like if you add him and be like, "Yo, when's the waxes, Butch?"
Gotta put some work into it.
I mean,
it's gonna be after the live action Fairly Odd Parents series that you're gonna make suck.
Hey Butch, can I have my wholesome Christian entertainment yet? Come on, bring it here.
The man that created my childhood. What do you have in store for us next?
More Christian.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Let's go on. How do you network yourself? What communities do you find yourself participating in?
Well, I like to sort of dip my toes into multiple different communities. I don't like to stay too far into one or the other. The thing about commentary is I am sort of a commentary channel, but I make sure to not get too far into the community, because when you get too invested in something like the commentary community, it can kind of swallow you whole. That's why I dip my toes into other things like reviewing and other various projects.
I guess it's kind of like when you start into the abyss stirs back.
I just try and make myself really approachable to other creators, and somehow that tends to help me get in contact with a lot of people.
I mean, you do get like a lot of attention, right? Sometimes. So, how do you feel about the influence you have, like over others? Sometimes, like, how does this affect the content you put out?
It doesn't really affect the actual content that I make too much. I've just sort of been making the same type of content that I have for a while, with improvements that you would make as you continue to make the kind of content you do. But I don't really think getting a larger audience has changed the fact that I'm just sort of saying my opinions with stuff and so on. Yeah. I don't feel like it's like impacted me too much.
I mean, that's basically one thing as a content creator, right? You got to keep the consistency, and then people will enjoy it. Okay, simple question. Have you read Beast Complex, the spin-off series from Paro?
Yes, I did just start reading that after I made the second Beastars video.
Cool.
Nice.
So where are you at? Like
chapter 13, I think.
Oh, okay.
So
you're like almost done.
Than I haven't read Beast Complex.
I haven't read that part. Yeah.
Seven on.
The OG Beast Complex. I really like the chameleon and the fox. Like, that's my favorite.
That's a good episode.
That was really good.
I quite liked the I think it was called the pig and the peacock.
Oh yeah, that was a good
one. That one. No spoilers, please.
Okay.
All right.
No, I'm kidding.
What prompted your sudden hair growth? What is that?
Oh, I didn't really have any major incentive to do so. It's just that I haven't gotten a haircut in a while, so I thought, hey, I should make my character reflect my hairstyle. It's not quite as long, but it's growing. It's probably the longest I've ever had it in my life, which isn't that long.
I've been growing my hair like for the last 3 years, kind of.
Always wanted to grow out my hair.
There's something different, right?
Do it.
Okay, last thing.
I will.
Yorgi, and I don't know why Yorgi just put that in there, but how many 12-year-olds could you take in open-hand combat?
It's a really genuine question.
Thank you. Thank you, Yorgi. I don't think you need to answer that, but like, if you want to, go on.
Do I get a weapon of choice?
It's hand com.
Yeah, you get a weapon of choice, and you get to face them. There's 2 options. You either face them with a weapon of your choice or with your hands only. Take into account that these 12-year-olds also have weapons.
A little. So, only hands one at a time, or weapon of choice all at once.
Yeah.
Okay. I could if we're doing hand to hand, one at a time, I could probably take like 6.
12-year-olds.
Probably get tired after that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wow.
I mean, I have two younger brothers.
You've been practicing.
That sounds about right.
Jorgie, what? Okay.
If we're talking about
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
If we're talking about with a weapon, then I'd probably pick an AK-47.
Oh my!
I mean,
come on,
that's a little bit overkill.
That's like cheating. That's like, come on.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, fine.
It's using like a lightsaber to spread butter.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Okay, fine. Aluminum baseball bat.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Boink.
Boink bonk.
Bonk.
Are those
All right,
zombie 12-year-olds? So it's not like offensive or anything.
Yeah, it's not actual 12-year-olds. So
Yeah,
like,
they're not-
Okay.
not-
Okay. Yeah.
They don't have
Zombies.
souls.
It's zombies.
Yeah, they don't have
okay.
souls.
They're genuine 12-year-olds. No, I'm sorry.
Do 12-year-olds have souls? Is that possible?
They're 12-year-old lawyers.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that's
That's
the best
good.
one.
That's good.
Yeah.
I actually come
Okay.
from a family of lawyers.
So you
Oh,
can make
no.
fun of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move on to community questions. So this is from like people who submitted on the Google form. All right, this one's from Terry. Hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Which
Hi, Terry.
which Beastars character can you relate to the most? And would you be friends with the character?
Probably Legosi. I
That's
mentioned
cool.
that in the first Beastars video that I made, but he's like very similar to me. He's awkward, tall, kind of comes off intimidating, but really isn't. Is hard to articulate his words when in regular conversation, and just very socially awkward.
Yeah, relatable.
Yeah, it's relatable.
Yeah.
Also, he likes bugs, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
bugs. He likes bugs. We're friends.
I like bugs.
I like bugs.
Jack.
All right.
Are you trying to fix your life, Legosi? I like bugs. Okay.
All right, this next one's from Meme Boy 126. Hi, Meme Boy, what's poppin'? He asked, "What's your opinion on chapter 194?" As a reminder, that's the Juno Louis chapter at the very end.
Yeah.
And were you satisfied with what happened?
Oh
No, I am not. I was not satisfied. It basically derailed his entire character arc.
Exactly.
Podcast episode.
Yeah.
That podcast.
We're just
is
an
a
echo
big
chamber.
rant.
It's like the ruination of it's the beginning of the ruination of the ending.
I think that started at 193, but that's my opinion.
It was bad.
God,
Me and
yeah.
the homies hate 194.
Almost as bad as
Fuck
when
194.
the herbivores come into the back alley market, and then the carnivores just start destroying it because they don't want to look bad.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That was yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Roast turkey. Not anymore.
I was
And they come together by destroying the back alley market.
That's how it
Churro is
works.
kind of like
Just
disintegrating
bonk.
right now. What are you saying?
Oh
Can you see
yeah.
the podcast?
How about
cannot
the
see.
the ending, which is just eat pant?
Oh yeah, eat
Yeah.
pants.
Yeah, that's basically what I said. Like the ending is just the definition of
God.
eat pant. That's how Paru ended it. Like it's
What is
fish,
that
but like
next?
eat pant, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This next one's from
I
Jonna
felt-
Scott Alt. Oh wait, I can't ask this one. We were gonna ask you this one, which
Why?
is what's your favorite beer, but that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
We
You're
can't ask
a
you that.
child.
Heineken,
Baby.
Oh boy.
It's Broad Light.
whiskey sour.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna skip this one.
Maybe like
I'm
the
gonna skip
angry
this
video
one.
game, and you have like what's it called? What's it?
Rollin' Rock.
Rollin' Rock. Oh god. Isn't it supposed to taste just like water? I don't get American beer, sorry. German.
So I think you touched on this in your Beastars videos. But this is from Charles. He asks, "How did you find Beastars?"
I just saw the Netflix adaptation, got recommended to me, and I watched it.
Hell
That's
yeah.
it.
Ooh. Have you watched like
Simple.
any other of
Ew.
the 3 furry animes that are like furry anime is so freeing, weird to say,
I
but
think
it's basically like
it's Kung Fu Panda 1.
BNA
2,
aggressive.
yeah, of course it's yeah. It's BNA,
yeah.
it's a
I also-
go and yeah.
Oh, I'm a huge Gretsuko fan.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
It was-
so Ben Diskin. We also talked about Ogretsko like a lot with Ben Diskin. That was pretty fun.
Yeah. That was cool because we were just fucking talking to Haida. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, we're just gonna play this off like it's nothing.
just
And then like 2 hours later, I'm just like,
just like
You
1.5
know.
hours of Haida talking to himself and about himself.
yeah, it was
Okay,
amazing.
like Inui is best girl.
Oh
Yes.
yes.
We do stand Inui.
Yes,
I'm
we
the
do.
only one here who hasn't watched Agretsuko, and I'm planning to do that as soon as possible.
Literally everyone says go for Inui, and he just says nah, fam.
Nah. Well, as Ben Diskin said, and I quote, "It takes two to tango." You know.
Yeah.
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 Not if one's a mannequin.
Where have I seen
What?
Where have I seen a?
You ever notice how in
animal-
like you ever notice how in like a lot of anime, whenever someone is going to attack another person in public or whatever, they always use a box cutter?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
interesting.
I mean, it's dramatic and it's improvised. You know,
Yeah.
like it's
Okay.
There's always like that one shot. There's always like that one shot of them, like doing the pricking of it, like
Oh yeah,
coming out.
yeah.
I mean, do you want them to use a baseball bat and just bonk them?
Okay.
Box cutters,
Bonk.
modern day switchblade.
Since
Changed my
this-
mind.
Since this is
It
one of
is.
the only possibilities to do spoilers again, Ryan, can you please edit in a long neck Romeo the giraffe, and I will send it to you, and like fade it in from the bottom to the top.
Hasn't he done this before though?
I know,
Ryan,
but I
listen,
miss long
Why
Romeo.
do we need Romeo?
I
Ryan,
miss.
can
I'm
you
up
please
for it.
put
There
up
he
a
is!
picture
It's
of
our
There he
Ryan?
is!
buddy. He's growing. Oh, there he is.
Wait, he's a lot larger than
Oh my
usual.
god.
Oh my god,
No.
his
Oh my
eyes
God.
are spinning around like
Oh,
pinwheels.
Oh no!
Oh
my gosh.
Poor
Now
Ryan.
he's firing lasers.
broken
Stop!
No!
He's hitting me! Ah!
We're just torturing
Okay.
Ryan at this point.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ryan. We love
Ryan.
you. Okay, next up. This question is from Rem. He's asking, what kind of setup did you have when you were getting started? And how does that compare to today? Like, in terms of like equipment.
Yeah.
back.
Okay. So
Yeah.
my beginning equipment was an iPhone 6 Plus. That was the only equipment. I used iMovie. I used the voice function on iMovie. That was my entire setup. Then I moved on to still using iMovie, but with a Blue Yeti microphone. Then I got Vegas, and I started using that. And then I switched to a Rode NT USB because it's much better. And that's my current setup, along with my newer computer. I used to
Nice.
use a laptop, a Huawei.
All right.
Nice. I mean, you
this
can start up with them with simple stuff and then advance
Yeah,
from
you
there.
can.
Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. I've heard there's some like voice acting competitions where people just submitted voice files with their iPhone, and that's just like you don't need.
I think-
That's one really encouraging thing. You don't need like the
Yeah.
best equipment to
Yeah.
just start doing voice acting, which is pretty
Yeah.
great. Really,
I
It
got
just
to like
depends
the
on the acting.
quarterfinals with my Android mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
One of the earlier winners of Now Voice This was on an iPhone mic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's really
Okay.
inspiring.
Okay.
Yeah, this next question is from Smoke. She asks, was there ever a video you wanted to make but couldn't because of a time restraint, or you were afraid of like how the audience would react to it?
That's an interesting question. If I were to think of something like that, at first I probably would have said the fairy tale video because it's 3 hours long, and also it's kind of some people consider that a controversial opinion to like fairy tale. But then I made it, so
I thought it was a beautiful video.
thanks.
I mean, you
I spent
enjoyed watching it twice.
I spent 6 days doing nothing but editing that thing.
Wow,
Such is the life of an editor.
Yeah.
that's dedication.
do you write like scripts beforehand?
Yes,
Or-
I do.
Mm.
The Beastars script was not the Beastars script. The fairy tale script was, I believe, around 60 pages.
Holy shit!
It's like a-
Really?
almost like
More
a
than 3
small
pages.
novel. Holy
Oh my
crap.
god!
Also-
I've never written more
also-
than like
60 pages, no double spacing.
What?
Oh my god!
the English teacher would like orgasm right now.
Jesus.
Wow.
And sometimes I would just like have full pages with no indentions or anything.
Jeepers.
Do you like worry about
That is
grammar
just
though?
insane.
Like,
Yes.
probably. Really? That's cool. I mean,
Damn.
that's crazy.
Um,
Some people just
wow.
like
With
just
your
write
powers.
bullet
The
points and go
default
off from there.
spelling like grammar checks, or do you program like Grammarly?
I just do basic grammar checks. People aren't really going to notice when you're saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
That is
Fair
true.
enough. Okay, let's go on.
Okay. This next question is from Crispy. Hi, Crispy. He says, if you could eliminate any character from Beastars, who would it be and why?
Yes.
Okay, if I could eliminate one character from Beastars, Let me think there for a second. Probably like.
It's hard, right?
That's sort of a hard decision to make.
If you were to ask me, I would say Legosi. We don't need him.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. We had 2 characters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
in mind.
I have one in mind.
Who would you guys? Maybe that'll give me ideas.
Okay,
My personal one is Zagwan. I don't like that guy at all. He stole the ending. I like him as a character. I'm just mad at him because he fucking took up more than half of chapter 180 or 193.
I love him for that.
Also, I think we once decided to cut out San completely out of the
Oh yeah, that guy.
Quiz
Do
is
you
literally
remember
like
San?
edited.
Yeah, I mentioned him briefly in my video. It's
Yeah,
like he just sort of shows up and then he doesn't.
He's just standing there. He's like a prop. He's just like
I've been editing him out of the manga. Just
If I were
build it.
if I were to actually get rid of a character, I might just like remove the entire interaction of. I would just like remove Q possibly, and
I
her
like that.
interaction in her interactions with Louis and Legacy, because then there would be more room for interactions with other characters. Because Q's story, when
Like
you think about it, literally, like Gohan.
Don't start about chimeras, please.
Yeah, didn't Paru literally take that from her father's manga Baki?
I think so.
Never read it, so I don't know.
They basically get stands, but we never actually see that. I thought that would have come up in like the melon fight, but that never happens.
I still find it so funny how immediately after the iconic "we should become Beastars" moment, literally like the next page is Chimera shit.
Oh yeah.
But I'm thinking, I just think it would be good to remove Q, because she literally does almost nothing for the story, and also she has a character arc, but it doesn't get finished.
You know what's
she
really
never
weird?
interacts. We never see her interact with Gohan, not once.
You know what's really weird? Till the end of the manga, you've read everything, right?
Yes, I have.
What is a Beastar?
A Beastar is like a person that makes big social change and is supposed to be sort of like the leaders for society.
But like, there's no real answer, right? There's more answers to what is a Beastar than just
it's
that.
so ambiguous.
It's
and we
weird.
never find out who becomes the Beastar.
Yeah,
we really don't.
They say, okay, Yaya is a Beastar, and
then he retired.
Ultimate Beastar.
Yeah.
So I guess the equivalent of that would be like calling a series called President, you know? And so like the goal is like to become like the president, right? But then like all of a sudden like you and your girlfriend says like I'm dating.
Yeah, it's like you're in the middle of a campaign and it's just like I am the one of, if not the top candidates. Oh wait, I want to have a wife.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Maybe I would just get rid of either Q, or I would get rid of that one. We don't even remember her name. The Louis like mail order bride or whatever the hell. Just get rid of her.
Oh, her.
Yeah, that
just
would
get rid of her. Then there's no problem. Then Louis and Juno can be together.
Yes.
Yes.
That's actually really
This
good
is
one.
only a positive.
Check in podcast text. Those are the pages that I've removed San from entirely.
Oh yeah. Do you remember these are manga panels, but San is completely gone.
Yeah, I just got rid of him.
He's just like the story progresses as normal. Okay, there's like an empty panel in the first one, but like there's nothing.
And the second.
But
yeah.
It's decoration. It's negative space.
There's nothing. The story is still the same.
But
I also like how he changed the dialogue at some point. So yeah.
I think I would remove Melon from the story. We don't need him.
Oh, Melon was
Let's
weird.
all the characters from the story. Just have it be a still life.
Just Mokichi.
I mean, hey, if it was up to me, I would have kept it within Cherryton, and like the farthest I would go is like the hidden condo, and like that.
Yeah, it would have.
Honestly, they showed this world to us, but they didn't really expand upon it too much. Like Legacy goes to a beach once, but almost all of the entire story is either in Cherryton, the back alley market, or random cityscape.
Yeah, and speaking of
We
that, we
love
never got a
Random
beach
City.
chapter. We never got to see
Oh
our
my
characters have fun.
God!
Except for chapter 1, 2, 3, where they went to Bee Strike. That was like the only like fun one, you know. I guess.
Yeah.
That was a good chapter.
That was a good chapter. I like that one.
Okay, I think we're running low on time, so this is the last question from FlyingBlu, and it is: if your life had a theme song, what would it be?
If my life had a theme song, it would probably be Leorio's theme from Hunter x Hunter.
I know Patrick Comic Miracle is gonna like that answer, but I have not seen that.
It's like a really jazzy sort of slide type beat to it. It's a song that I like to use in videos sometimes.
Do you sometimes use like Beastars soundtrack in your videos by now? Like,
Yeah.
Would you do that?
Yeah, I still use some tracks from it.
Nice.
Nice.
Mainly like I think Headmaster of School, Louis the Beastar, and Harlequin Rabbits. I think those are the main.
Yeah, enjoy those. Great. Yeah.
Oh, also I sometimes use My True Self.
Which one was that again? There was.
It's like the one where Legacy is running for the first time with being glad to be a wolf.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't. As far as I know, like Beastars like changed the way how music works in anime a little bit. I believe it's really interesting, but like the composition is like really unique, and especially the theme for the first season got like a lot of people like into it really quickly. So that was really cool.
How do you feel about the second season's theme? Actually.
Oh, Kaibutsu. Have you seen that already?
The second season opening theme song, it's pretty good. The opening itself is all right. You know, they mostly just reuse animation and all that.
Yeah.
But I feel like the real star of the second season is the second ending.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, God, yes.
Oh,
Gentle
yes.
Box. Fuck, dude.
It's so
Peak
good.
Beastars.
Yeah. So it's like all of my real feelings are back in the season 2 special video that we did.
Oh yeah.
But basically, to sum it up is like I really like Kaibutsu. I really enjoy that song quite a bit. But I am very disappointed in the opening, like visuals. But the ending is really good.
That's like where they put all the budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also kind of cool how in the ending for the second season, Louis and Ibuki, they actually look like their manga counterparts rather than the anime version.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, God, I wish that art style was in the opening as well. So good. So creative.
That was
it's different, but I really hope there's gonna be like a second opening. I don't think there's gonna be one because
doubt it.
Yeah.
At this point, no.
Yeah.
What if season 2 has like a part 2?
There's only like 3 episodes left.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like enough room. So like why what if it does end up being like a 2-parter for the second arc?
I think I think a theory someone made was that the finale would be like a bit longer than the other episodes.
I feel like either the finale will be longer or it'll be a bit irregular in the episodes. So maybe it'll have like 14 or 15 episodes instead of the regular 12 to 13. Because it seems like just in general, 13 episodes, that can get you like 45 chapters tops. And that's what they did for the first season. And the ending conflict of the whole Riz arc doesn't really end until chapter like 98. So either they're going to cut it off right before the conflict ends, or maybe they're going to skip a few chapters or change some content around to make it easier to adapt in a faster way. But I don't think they're going to just like cut the arc short, because it's a weird in between where it's not so long that you would have to make a second part, but it's also not so short that you could seemingly fit it into 13 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think they're gonna rush it. I think they're gonna do decent on pacing. I hope so. I think I think they still
Pacing
have the wiggle room to do that.
Yeah, I mean, they spent a lot of time on that whole Louis eating meat for the first time scene.
Oh
yeah, that took a while.
So the second arc is definitely a lot denser than the first one, because like a lot more things happen, and there's like so many other side plots, and yet they still figured out how to fit in chapter 70, which is the Sheila and Peach, like shopping spree.
They did it like a Lego chapter.
Yeah.
The whole thing with Louis eating meat for the first time in the manga, it's like, okay, they wanted me to be their pet, and I gotta eat this meat to show him I'm not. And then he eats it, and he's like, delicious, bring me more. But in the anime, it takes like 6 or 7 minutes for him to be able to eat it, as he's got like this weird flowing or going around him.
This meat, should I eat it? If I do,
Oh, you're cutting off.
You're cutting out a lot, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, my opinion though, episode 8, season 2, I mean, I might be a little biased, but I do think that it is the best episode of the entire series.
What happens in episode 8?
It's his
that's
favorite.
the one with Sheila and Peach at the beginning, and then basically chapter 79, where it's Juno focused with Haru.
Everyone else just liked that one.
That was a good one.
I mean, I liked it.
Yeah, it was
but
really
I
good.
feel like 7 and 9 were just a bit stronger, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, we
kinda
gotta
running
start
out of
wrapping up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna do the usual thing where we have everybody do their final words. Alicat, you go first because you're at the top of the list.
Go sub to Just Stop and join our Discord and sub to Project Cherryton.
Hell yeah. Now your turn, Braxton. Go right ahead. Plug your shit. Do what you want.
Yeah. Poggers.
We forgot. You have to do the chapter 15 copy pasta.
Yeah.
Here, you're not
I'll
getting
DM
away.
it to you. You're not getting away without this. Hold on. I'll DM it to you.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, sure.
Are you
I've
ready?
been told I do a good Burger King guy impression.
Really?
I'm excited.
I think I can.
Okay. Chapter 15, Warm Proof of Kinship. The last thing you want in your Beastars manga is a bloodthirsty tiger, but as it turns out, that might be what you get.
Yes!
Yes!
Very nice.
That was
Very
perfection.
Nice. All right.
We have one.
Hell yeah. So yeah, are you done plugging your shit? Because I want to make sure you can plug your shit before we can.
Sure. Sub to me on Twitter. Sub to my Twitter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Twitch Prime to that Twitter.
Yep. All right, Churro.
Never enough Juno. Always Juno. More Juno.
Predictable. All right, Pidgin.
I exist. And this also exists. So continue to watch it as you also exist.
Wow. Profound. Sidpoke.
I want John Lennon to tell me a good night story.
You want John Lennon to
Yes.
tell you a good night
About
story?
fidget chickies?
About what? You said, what do you want John Lennon to tell you a good night story about?
Fidget chickies.
I knew it!
You want John Lennon to you want John Lennon to tell you about fidget chickies?
Yes.
That sounds more like Ringo.
No. Ringo's in front. At fidget chickies, you can make your own chicken, and you get to kill it yourself. God, okay, Jorgie.
Okay, hurry up.
All those who went to the last coordinates go to this new one.
Oh my
you,
god.
You will get the new package there.
Yeah, stop it, Jorgie. We're not promoting drugs.
Ryan, please put
It's
the
not
coordinates in the screen.
Okay.
Thank you, Ryan.
He's got no
final
choice
words
now.
are, You have been listening to the Project Cherryton presents the Cherryton Podcast featuring me, Werewolf, and wquiz.
Says the person with no
Werewolf
car
is not here.
insurance.
Damn it. Okay, Ryan, end it right.
Ryan,
Bye.
Before you end it, can you put a picture of a hairless ape?
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.